Good afternoon, YouTube. It is Minute here, and we are getting ready to take a look at today, March 8th, news updates for War of the Visions. So let's take a look at what we have. We've got our Part 3 login bonus coming up with 300 Visior a day, it looks like. That's pretty nice. As well as, looks like a lot of energy restores coming in. So that's also always nice. 70 large pots in total. We've got Chapter 12, Scene 3, which is supposed to be a pretty big scene in the game, or so I've heard from folks so familiar with the JP story. So should be a lot of fun to check out and see what happens in the new story. An update to the story quest packs, pretty standard here. These used to be great value. I'm not so sure they're great value anymore. Back when the game first launched, these were pretty good deals. And then let's see, we've got the first anniversary countdown shop part 3. We'll have to check that out when it gets here. We've got book farms, mace bow armor, spear fist guns coming back. And we've got the guild gift campaign. So I think this works automatically now, so you shouldn't have to update this. But definitely double check on Wednesday morning to make sure you got this set, in case it does not automatically set. Now we're going to talk about the big controversy for the raid, or for this week, guys. We are getting the Golem Raid, which everyone has sort of been expecting, given that, especially since Lil Leela got rerun. There's just one problem with this raid, and that problem is the fact that, hold on, let's scroll. All the important information is, of course, at the bottom. Here we go. This is the problem with this raid, guys. The bonus units have changed from what everyone was expecting in JP. We have Raldor, Garval, Elsorel as the large bonus units. Raldor makes sense, right? He has released recently. He is good against the Tonberry. The Tonberry is going to be weak to fire and strike damage. So Raldor is a great bonus unit for the rare spawn. But Garval and Elsorel didn't even exist when this raid came out in JP. Which is really bad. Because they are not particularly great at fighting Golem. Lil Leela was the bonus unit against Golem, and she is not going to be a bonus unit in Global. And so anyone that just pulled for her and spent a week scavenging for her shards is gonna be pretty upset about this. In addition to that, there's been some changes to the medium bonus units as well. Paulette and Elda were bonus units, so they still are. That's nice. And they've added Oldoa and Ziza as bonus units, which is interesting, and it is a nice bonus for the global side, right? I don't know that's enough to offset Lil Leela being left off the large bonus, but it is a nice option for a medium bonus slot for those that don't have the large options. And then the weirder thing going on here is the changes to the small bonuses, because in JP, they had Helena and Adelard as the small bonus, and in Global we're getting Dario and Mariluk. And these might make more sense as bonus units, but if you were counting on this raid or had built a Helena or Adelard with the intention of using them as a bonus unit for this raid, you just got shat on by Gumi. And so I don't really understand why Dario and Helena couldn't have also been small bonus units here. So I feel like this was a huge mistake on Gumi's part. It's left a bad taste in a lot of people's mouths. And it really changes up what might be the best ways to tackle this raid, right? Particularly Lil Leela not being a large bonus unit. Right? One of the better strategies for clearing the raid was to do light magic chains. And it's not clear that Elsorel with her slashing damage is going to be is going to be able to cut it, even though she's got a 3-hit chain. Maybe Garvel will hit hard enough, but he's not going to be helping anyone else's chain. So unless he can bring enough damage by himself to offset the damage you lose from same element chaining, he doesn't really feel like a great bonus unit for Golem either. Obviously, Raldor will do just fine on the rare spawn, but yeah, this feels like it's a little obnoxious. Continuing on through the news, we have a new UR Vision card celebrating crossed paths. This is a limited time UR card, but it looks like we're gonna get this for free, just in our inbox. Yep, from your present box. And so I'm assuming that there's gonna be a bingo board, etc. to build this, just like we've had for other free cards. And so this will just be a nice little bonus, right? It's an alternative acquired JP up card, so you'll be able to have bestowed effects for 2 different units, plus the JP card for the party if you've purchased it. And so you'll just be able to farm JP even easier, which will be really nice. I'm also expecting this to maybe be a really big JP up bonus, given that it's on a UR card instead of an MR card this time. That could potentially be really nice. Another thing that'll also be interesting is to see if this card gets one of the UR card buffs when all of the other URs get buffed, and what that's going to be, right? What element is, I assume it'll be light element, given that Fina and Mashri are both light element units in this game. But that could be really interesting, right? Is if it gets something really cool as a light element boost. And then here's the other big news, guys. Duane and Fryavia shards are going to be back in the Chocobo expedition. So I feel pretty confident they're going to be returning on a banner of some kind. I think that I'm sort of glad they're coming back. I'm particularly glad we're getting something special, that they're doing this sort of collab with regular FFBE in preparation for the anniversary. Hopefully that'll pull in some new players. I like that we're getting a global exclusive thing going on here. But I feel like this is really poorly timed, right? We know EX jobs are right around the corner. These units aren't going to be getting EX jobs before the anniversary. So it feels like they're going to drop these, and unless they're coming back shortly after the anniversary, we probably aren't going to see EX jobs for these units for a couple of months, which is a little disappointing to me. I'd have much rather seen these guys return like a couple weeks after Final Fantasy X. But at least they're coming back. It'll be interesting to see what they do for Duane's shard cost with his return. Oh, that's a great point from Bob, right? If there's a select ticket that you can pick up for Duane shards, you can grab that and save it. So that would be really nice. I'm probably going to pull a little bit for Fryavia, because every time she's come back, I've pulled for her. But I really can't recommend that anyone do that at this point in the game, especially since we have no idea what her EX job is going to look like. And that's another reason I'm a little disappointed she's returning now, rather than with an EX job that we can all evaluate. Continuing on, this is what I think, this is actually the thing that I'm most excited about from this event. I don't really know exactly what this is, but this is a global exclusive, original, whatever you want to call it, event. I don't believe JP is getting this. Yeah, there's a video about this on FFBE official. It looks exciting, right? So there's going to be a FFBE version of this event and a WOTIV version of this event. There's going to be some sort of farm where you get to battle a cool-looking Malboro. Farming for medals, get Blissful Hearts, Dark Crisp, Tentacles. There's some new piece of gear. I don't know if we know what that does yet. The Emblem of Devouring. Hopefully it's a pretty cool piece of gear. I'm assuming there'll be great stuff in the Metal Exchange shop as normal. Oh, look at this. They got a dedicated website for this. Oh yeah, and then we can work together with FFBE players and get fabulous rewards. You are guaranteed tickets, bunch of Visior. Look at this, additional rewards from the live stream. Seems pretty cool, right? I'm excited that this is happening. Oh yeah, challenge missions here. This is the bingo board that I'm sure will allow us to max out the new URVC. And let's see what's on this. Oh no, we won't check out the website right now. But yeah, there's a website dedicated to this event, and I'm pretty excited that we have something that's different and new. Because I think this is our first global only event, right, guys? We haven't we've had units, global original units, but I don't think we've ever had a global original event before, right? Yeah. So I'm excited about that. I hope it ends up being a fun event. Yeah, looks pretty cool. So those are my thoughts on the news. I think it'll be a cool week. I'm excited to have a raid. I'm not excited about the implementation of the bonus units, but well, I'm sure we'll figure out a way to clear it. So thank you everyone for tuning in, and have a great day.